It is started, so. Sounds good to me. But the Gelded is kind of hired help here, so I'll be commenting on stuff, but letting other people here make decisions. This is a, and since I know we're also sort of like half waiting on someone, this is kind of important. I totally forgot because I haven't played this character in a while. I need to know, and this is the number that's on your character sheet, not necessarily like temporary buffs or anything like that. I need to know, does anyone in the party have higher than 27 armor class? Okay. Does anyone in the party have higher than 23 fortitude? Yeah. Does anyone have higher than 19 reflex? So 20, 25? Okay, so 25 reflex. Does anyone have higher than 23 will? 26 will. Okay. All right. And I think that's it. And no one had higher than 23 fort, right? Cool. All right, carry on. That's fine. I just needed it for mantle. Carry on. I mean, also I could speed things up if we're in a hurry. So Gelded will kind of shuffleboard. So if we're really needing to get this done, then get going to where we're going, I can expedite things just a little bit. And he starts to dig around in his pockets for ritual components. So if you guys want to speed things up, I can. So are we in a bit of a hurry or no? This is Gelded asking the party. So okay. So the main question that the player is trying to ask is, do you guys want me to cast Phantom Steeds to get us to where we're going quickly? Okay. It is a ritual, yeah. It's 70 gold, and we'll probably get speed 15 mounts that can run on water. I need to get 40, which I don't think I can get. Yeah, I can't get a 40, so. Well, then you won't spend the money to get the job done.
Alright, so basically I want to know if you want to go by foot, the higher horses, or use phantom steeds, and whether you're taking the Queen's Road or the smaller roads, or slash through the wilderness.
I think we should take the Queen's Road.
Yeah. I guess I'm fine with that, yeah. And I guess ponies aren't really necessary, I think.
Well,
We'll have to take the Queen's Road back anyway, so at least this way we can scout it out for any dangers.
Gelded is going to definitely get a horse because he's old and doesn't want to walk.
Yep, Targar will have his own horse for much the same reason.
So it's about as expensive for me to just cast this ritual as it is for me to get a horse. So I'm just going to cast a ritual. And we're going to get normal ass horses because I rolled poorly.
Those are some derpy phantom steeds.
So they are, speed 10 horses.
Nice. I guess that means the regular horses are the slowpokes, or the regular horse, I should say, Arthur.
So we have 8 horses. So if someone wants one, they're welcome to have one.
Sure.
Why not?
Alright, well, by that road and by that speed of mounts, it should be a really fast trip. Like, you should probably be able to get there in like 2 days, right? Or at least to the vicinity.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular you want to do on the way other than, scouting out the surroundings?
Do we see anything interesting happen while we're down the road, I guess?
Not really, honestly. There's kind of few travelers that you meet. Then again, you're not sure how trafficked it usually is since you're not from around here.
Well, Targar will try to engage in a little bit of conversation, ask, what the road's been like for them, anything interesting that's happened, show them pictures of his grandkids, that kind of thing.
Yeah, if we have a chance, if we're on the road for multiple nights, Gelded will try to make camp with other people on the road and tell stories at the fire in the evening because that's his bardic talent is storytelling. So that's what he's going to be doing is talking to different people on the road and.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, people are always appreciative of safety in numbers when camping and such. I mean, there were goblins who squatted in your castle, so there have been known to be goblins around in the hills around the road, but you haven't seen any, and no one you met have seen or had trouble with any.
I wonder if that means they're preparing an attack of some sort. Oh.
Paranoia.
Could I ask them if they know anything about anything that's going on in Stone City?
Sure. Why not? How about you give me, I don't know, if there's any specific check you want to make, or if you just want to roll me a D100.
So streetwise to kind of gather rumors from the travelers and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay, I could go with that.
That's what Gelwood's going to be doing.
Those are some numbers that exist. Well, that just means you're going to get better rolls when it comes to combat, right, Jerry?
Clearly. Well, I'm slowly working my way up. I rolled a 2 the first time, then a 3, then a 4.
You'll eventually hit 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, none of the people you meet are really coming from that direction. Most of them are coming from the west. Some of them are going to random places like there. Some of them are going to your lands for trade, but there hasn't been much wealth around your lands lately. Those who know anything about Stone City, well, I mean, they're not super welcoming to visitors, but they're not the ones to turn them away. There may be rumors that they've had trouble with, I don't know, some troglodytes in their tunnels and whatnot.
What's a troglodyte again?
Someone who doesn't like technology.
Cave monsters, basically.
Oh.
The nation of Nyan has been known to sometimes conscript them as foot soldiers.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean,
this is a part that I haven't properly prepared, and I'm bad at improvising at, so I'm sorry.
So we have a relatively uneventful travel to where we're going, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like 2 days, and you don't quite make it to Stone City yet. So the second night you make camp. You're close to the Barrow Downs area. Right now Stone City is sort of part of that. So what you're gonna see is towards the end of the second night is that there's like a lot of sunken terrain, sort of.
Is it?
I approve of your pet badger.
No. Yeah, nice.
But yeah, so you might hear some ghostly sounds during the night and so on. But yeah, lots of sunken terrain. I'm not sure if anyone cares or notices that, but you can do skill checks around that.
I don't think I'm as much of a geographer.
So you said that there were like ghostly sounds, right?
Yeah, like it's the Barrow Downs. It's been known to be sort of haunted, but you're basically at the edge of it. So that's an 18 for nature. What do you want to know with your nature check? Yeah, sure, you can go get a drink. This is just random role-playing world building.
She's just curious about the sunken parts of the land. She's wondering what might be caused.
Let me look up the DCs. I'm pretty sure 18 should make medium. Yeah, 18 makes medium. So Basically, you think it's been sunken because there has been like too much digging and tunneling under the terrain.
And that's likely to be from Stone City, from the dwarfs underneath, we think.
You wouldn't know. Maybe you can roll me a history check on that. History 14. You're not sure. I mean, dwarves are known to dig tunnels and mines under the ground.
Is Stone City the largest concentration of dwarves?
I couldn't hear a word you said there. Sorry.
There's an echo, I believe, an open mic or something.
My guess
somebody's
is,
echoing and it's not me. I do have open mic because it's much easier to be able to not use push to talk when I need to DM.
I'm using an open mic, but I have a headset.
Is someone watching the stream? Because if you have the stream on, then it'll cause that echo.
So, Stone City, we know that it's kind of like a dwarven city or a dwarven stronghold.
Yeah, it's basically a city-state. They have their own king and everything. You know that much. I'm gonna say that while you were back in the guild hall doing other missions, since you all thought it was a good idea, your butler has sent like couriers in advance to announce your arrival, so you can actually get an audience with the king if that should be necessary.
There's a king? Oh.
Yeah, it's a city-state, so they have their own king.
Okay. Could I roll diplomacy to ask the ghosts nicely to be a little bit quieter?
Well, you're not close enough to them to be able to talk to them.
Not even if I shout really
But yeah,
loudly.
it's not a constant noise. It's just the occasional, spooky wind or noise that doesn't quite sound natural.
Welcome back.
Someone's echo is pretty hardcore.
Yeah, and I'm not sure it's me, even though I do have an open mic, since I do hear the echo. Then again, I'm not sure if I usually do that.
Glancing at Skype, it looked like it was Ashley, but I have no idea.
All right, yeah, that would have been me then. Damn.
It's all good.
All right. At any rate, other than some moans in the distance, the night is pretty uneventful. So on the third day, it doesn't take very many hours of travel to get towards Stone City. The sunkenness of the terrain becomes basically even more pronounced. There's been like wooden ramp bridges sort of constructed up on different hills that are still not sunken, so to speak. They can be very steep at times. And let me drag you to the next splash screen. And on like one of the biggest of those hills, you only see a black map right now, correct?
Yep, it's a black
Yep.
map.
Correct.
All right, excellent. So this is basically the exterior of Stone City. It's very fortified. You can assume from it being dwarven that there are much more stuff underground though. And let's see if I still have your tokens on the copy paste. Yes, I do.
I can only see my own token. Oh, there they are.
So yeah, there are like wooden bridges going from the sort of hilly island, so almost that it's standing on in several different directions.
Cool.
Right, I
We ride
suppose we ride up and knock on the gate.
All right. Well, yeah, a guardy person opens, one of those hatches in the gate and looks you up, and is like, hello travelers, who might ye be?
We are the lords of Harmondale, and we wish your service as engineers.
He looks away for a second, possibly looking at a paper or something. Harmondale, eh? Yeah, we've been expecting you. Come on in. And he opens, one of these small doors in the littler gate. It is made for dwarves, so those of you who are tall, which is like most of you, I think, will have to, stoop your heads a bit to get in, but it's fine. And sorry, Krill. You probably missed that part. I said that since some of you guys have been doing other guild missions between mine, and since you had to go fetch Gelded from the guild hall at any rate, you have sent a courier ahead to basically announce your arrival and to see that you can secure an audience with the king if that should be necessary. So yeah, they let you in, and basically most of the outer fortress, you can tell, is it's just defensive. Most of the areas you're going to are through a tunnel that goes down. It's much more spacious here, so you can actually stand up, being that it leads to sort of a city square which has like a very high ceiling. And the guard will tell you that the king might not be able to see you right away, but he'll announce your arrival, and they'll send a runner to fetch you when he wants to see you, because you're probably not going to be able to just find some dwarven engineers and give them a sack of money and have them come rebuild your castle. So is there anything you would like to do in the interim couple hours before the king is ready to see you?
Not that I can think of. Probably guess we just wait around for the door.
Could I go, I don't know, poking around for rumors?
Sure. Rumors. That sounds like a street place to me.
Okay.
24. That doesn't quite make hard DC, but yeah, you feel the pulse. Maybe go to some taverns, grab a beer. And they've been seeing plenty of troglodytes in their tunnels. Many of them suspect it's Nyan doing their thing again. They're pretty belligerent most of the time. But yeah, that's really none of your business, sort of. That's probably not what they're gonna ask for help with if they need anything. You can also find out basically that the reason much of the land is sunken is not because of what the dwarves are doing, because the dwarves are responsible people. It is because the island, the nation of Nyan, do basically tunnel to the mainland rather than send ships, and it's basically from their latest invasion of the mainland that things have been sunken, because they dig more tunnels than they need, and that sort of collapses the land sometimes. That sounds fair enough. At Gelded, yeah. People look at you kind of funny, and like, they don't seem to, I mean, they're not necessarily aggressive against you, but yeah, they basically don't like you because racial prejudices. Targar also might get some suspicious eyes, because I mentioned this last session. Dragons are usually associated with the same nation, Nyan, and well, they are the type of people who might experiment to actually make dragon men, even though this is obviously not the case in your case.
Well, he's going to talk to people and reassure them and ask them about their lives and generally try to make friends. So.
And you manage to make some friends, and Yeah, you basically managed to convince people. Yeah, you're not a spy, so to speak. Interestingly enough, Schaefer doesn't get any particular reactions due to being a drow. They probably just think you're a regular elf with a weird skin and hair color. Krellikik, they've never seen anyone like before, and that's a bit confusing, but they're not going to pay too much mind to that. Mostly because I can't figure out how they would think, and I can't compare to anything else.
How about for a Merrill? Like, is there any noticeable? Like, I guess they don't really care about elves that much.
No, interesting enough, in this world, dwarves and elves have pretty good relations, actually.
And are they sort of would they be considered allies or just kind of neutral between humans and elves?
I mean, basically every nation has humans as either a majority or a minority. So I mean, it depends more on nationality. Stone City has very good relations both with Arathia, the main human kingdom, and with Avli, the Elven kingdom, which are like the important ones politically close to you at least. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
But yeah, usually Stone City does tend to stay out of international conflicts. They're not very mercenary and like will work for whoever pays them. They obviously don't like Nyan and will work with whoever else is fighting against them whenever Nyan decides to make an invasion. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do or to ask, to feel the pulse of the town before a runner comes to fetch you?
I'm good.
In that case, well, you are going to be summoned. Basically, runners will come find you if you're separated and be like, yeah, the king will grant you an audience now, and you're escorted to the throne room. Can you see the guy's token, by the way? Yep. I figured I'd make a more close up of his face than the guy on the throne. And now I need to dig up my story notes. And so he basically, once you're sent in there and introduced, he's like, so, the new Lords of Harmdale, eh? I'm not very impressed. I don't think any of the other kings will take much note of you either. Yeah, you'll probably get yourselves killed soon anyway, but maybe there's more than meets the eye. I hear that you're here to perhaps hire some of my engineers.
Yes, indeed. Greetings, King Hofbar. We want to restore the town to its former splendor, and the castle has fallen into disrepair. And we heard that you had the very best engineers in the house. We came to see you. Did everybody hear that?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm looking through my notes. Could you roll me a diplomacy with that, by the way?
Sure.
Because why not?
Just locating macro.
There we go. That's a medium DC. That's good enough. Yeah. You sound, well, you do sound sincere enough. You care about your lands at least. But yeah, just let's see, where are we? Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. So yeah, he finds your request reasonable, but basically, there are things to do around the city, he says, and I mean, money isn't going to be enough in case you were going to offer him gold, but maybe there's something you can do for me to prove yourself, sort of.
Well, Shiva keeps in mind that there's the troglodyte issue, so maybe that we can help with that. But she also explains to the king that we're neither tied to Arathia or Avalit, and we're in fact a neutral party, and we wish to return stability back to the region. We understand that it's been contested for quite some time, and we believe also that that stability will help with trade, between our two cities. And
Yes, indeed. We can we might be able to make some good relations. The tunnels. I'm sorry, but I don't really have much need for you strangers there. My soldiers have the problem well in hand, even though these troglodytes are annoying to stamp out sometimes. If you don't find the breeders, they can come back. But we have that handled. No, I have a different thing in mind. We've lost contact with one of our mines. Some miners have returned, saying something about stone snakes having come from below and attacked them and driven them out. And well, there's been a lot of people lost, and frankly, we don't have the lives to spend on a rescue in case the problem is bigger than expected. But it's okay to lose your lives. He's pretty.
Don't worry, King. They're all trained warriors.
it's possible to do a knowledge check on what he calls stone snakes.
Sure. Nature, engineering, all are relevant.
Sure.
Possibly Arcana, if you like, I guess.
Yeah, let's go Arcana.
You're pretty sure that it's a colloquial term for Medusas.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're willing to do this, he'll basically send one of his servants to fetch a map of the region and where the mine is. So yeah, he's pretty sure that, I mean, because there is Medusas, or stone snakes as he calls them, there will be people who have been turned to stone, and some of them may be quite valuable, since, very few people have returned from that. That is basically correct. If you can deal with this problem, rescue his people, assess the threat from the Medusas in that mine, he will be quite willing to cooperate. You feel. Some of you have easily enough passive insight to realize this, I believe.
Yeah. Can I get? Do they have pictures or coins or something with the king's face on them?
Not this particular king, but kings of old, sure.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
I wanted to show it to the grandkids as a sign of this is the king I actually met and spoke with. So it wouldn't really hurt to show them a different king.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you'll probably get to deal with others soon enough. But anyway, yeah, he'll show you a map, and I'm gonna briefly go back to the world map. The mine is actually pretty far away. It's all the way over here. It's called the Red Dwarf Mine. It is within the borders of the Kingdom of Prakada, I believe. That's basically a kingdom of wizards. But they basically made a deal with Stone City to let them mine there because visiting prospectors found some major ore veins and such. So that's going to be a bit more travel. They will gladly arrange for mounts and such, and the king will also give you an elixir, basically, that basically stone to flesh elixir.
Well, that'll be quite nice to have.
Yeah, I mean, since they know what the threat is, and it's quite likely that some of the men from there have been petrified rather than just outright killed. It's basically a rescue mission in that regard.
Do we have enough elixir to restore all the men that might possibly get petrified, or do we need a wagon to maybe cart some petrified guys back?
There should be enough supplies. By electricity oil, I'm not sure what you mean. This is basically a quest MacGuffin that is going to be enough, so that you don't need to do any skill checks if you find any. It is not. Basically, it's not a game mechanical item. It's basically a MacGuffin. So if we want to stat it up, I will say that it takes a standard action on an adjacent target, but it's basically infinite supply in this case. For the purposes of the thing, so that you, in case you run into Medusas and get petrified yourself. Yeah, sure, you can buy or brew those up. Stone City does have alchemists that can help you with that. Are there any other supplies you guys would like before you continue on your quest?
Were you saying something, Hand? Couldn't hear you. You're
Barely.
really
Quiet.
low.
Yeah. Okay, that's.
You're still very quiet. I went ahead and bought 2 oil of flesh return. I'll give 1 to myself and I guess 1 to the other leader. Adrian, take 1 of the oils. Han, you are so quiet it's impossible to hear you.
I know that Skype does a thing, and it's been mentioned before, like, if you don't talk for a while, then it really lowers your volume for some reason.
Oh dear. I'll hang up and try to talk again.
How convenient, because that's where you're going. Oh.
Try to say something again, Han. Yeah, Han, if you're speaking, we still can't hear you.
Yeah, my experience is that usually it's not Skype that's the problem, but rather, microphones and such. Do you have the microphone properly near your mouth?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
No, you're still very quiet.
Yeah, slightly quiet, slightly echoey, but at least I could hear. Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's better than
Sorry.
before.
Okay. I'm.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
not.
you're good.
Okay.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skype
sorry.
can be weird sometimes, yeah. Yeah, TeamSpeak is probably better, honestly, but I think my default is Skype. If people want to request other platforms, I can use them too. At any rate, okay, you have a MacGuffin, a stone to flesh potion. You have some oils of flesh returned. Anything else? Any other preparations you would like to make?
Nope.
Not for me.
Nope.
I've still got healing potions in case things go wrong, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right then. Maybe I should get you back to the world map, but the journey is going to be quite uneventful. That one too. As you cross into the border to the nation of Prakada, which is like it should be about 3 days for you to get to the mine. So basically on the third day, I suppose. You might see some griffins flying overhead, but they don't take notice of you.
Are people like riding them?
No, not in this case, at least. They seem to be hunting. You might see one swoop down and grab a deer from a nearby wooded patch or something. You also, while you're during the day that you're traveling within Rakad, you will see that many of the travelers you meet will have like servant golems with them to carry stuff rather than dragging them by mount or something like that. So like it's more likely to see someone with like a stone golem carrying their cargo rather than having a horse-drawn cart with them with stuff.
Could I like ask one of them like where I can get one of those?
Sure. The general answer is that you'll probably either have to buy one from sort of the school of I wouldn't say sorcery, but that's associating with sorcerers, and that's not quite the magic they do. But basically, from the wizardly elite, who can either if you get accepted into a school, you can learn to build them, or you could buy them at very high prices, probably.
Oh, okay. And where is the school?
Let's get you back to the world map. Well, the closest school of sorcery you can find is going to be in Spire, over here.
Okay. And which way are we going now?
You are going to the Red Dwarf Mine. Why is this
so
starting to snap to grid again? Whatever.
So it's like one next door, I guess, ish.
Yeah, it's pretty close actually.
Okay. I guess I'll ask the party if I can, I don't know, go there, like after we finish, dealing with the mine.
Sure, I didn't expect that, but world building, yay.
It seems cool, and I don't know. I guess I could reflavor my summons.
Yeah, sure.
Summon allies.
I'm basically just trying to world build Prakada as a nation of wizards.
Okay. Did anything else happen while we're going down the path?
Not really. I mean, eventually you will go off the path. You have been given a good map of things, and you will arrive at what seems to be the entrance of a mine. That seems to be some kind of abandoned cart that lies broken in front of it, I guess. But otherwise, there's like a rail that goes into the mine. There is no light, so at this point I'm gonna have to ask those of you who don't have dark vision what kind of light sources you have.
I'm pretty sure we all have sun rods, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, and Phil can carry them in his extra hands, can't he?
Yep.
Nice.
Because that's what they're good for.
I was probably gonna make a corpse light, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just trying to make sure. I doubt that a force wants to go into the mine, so sorry, Arthur.
Yeah. Okay.
So you come into the mine. It's a fairly long tunnel at first, following basically the rail. You don't see a single cart. You'll eventually come into sort of a loading area, you would presume it is. There are like scattered tools and materials all around. There are a few carts on, side tracks. You don't see any medusas yet. You don't see any any petrified dwarfs either.
So the Gelded will kind of turn towards him. So are we planning on sneaking up on these things, or are we gonna make ourselves known and fight brilliantly?
Well, I
It's
prefer
kind of hard to
other
sneak
combat.
while carrying lights, because we need to see.
See,
Especially with sunrods.
you worry about these types of problems, but you always have a solution. And he kind of folds up his hands. You see this little ball of like blackish purple light appear in his hands. I can make a light that only us can see and they can't. If you want to sneak up on someone.
I like that idea.
Yeah, Krilla's trained in stealth.
This
So-
sneaking doesn't sit right with me, but I suppose.
So I'll cast dark light instead of corpse light.
Sure, and that's a really interesting solution, actually. Unfortunately, surprises. So, I mean, are you discussing this outside of the entrance, or once you've gotten to this first, like, loading area?
I would say outside the entrance, because if people are going to crack sun rods, they're going to crack them as soon as we go in, and I
Yeah,
want
that's
them
true.
to not do that.
Alright, but anyway, spoiler alert, the loading area is flavor, it's gonna be basically hidden, but, you know, things are disorganized. Those who have left have probably done so in a hurry. And the sort of railroad track continues deeper into the mine. And there's basically only the one track at this point. So only one way to go, I would say.
Is this a metaphor for your DMing style?
Exactly, I'm bad at DMing, so that's what I am telling you.
Fine. Let's follow the tracks. And yes.
But yes, let me drag you to the next map, so the things actually can happen. This isn't the prettiest map, by any means, especially since, let's paste you into a party box. Well, at least some of you rolled well on the sneak. Those are basically, there's sort of an underground stream. This is sort of a lake. It's kind of deep. You don't see quite how deep just yet. Those are basically the railroad track splits in two, and those are basically bridges. I haven't done a track for the rest.
The stats want to get a nat 20.
And not very good stealth score, I guess, but I'm gonna say that. What do we have? We have like 2 hard DCs, a medium, and an easy, and 2 fails.
Seems like it.
So average seems to be easy DC.
Yes, I'm gonna let you sneak into the room and notice things. Let's see. And I mean,
putting that hard DC passive perception to use.
yeah, exactly. You have hard DC passive perception, so you see that the water isn't quite natural. Let's see, token layer. Token layer. Token layer, and if I direct your attention to the top right of the map. Token layer. Yeah, there seems to be oozes, basically mindlessly milling about. At least the emerald oozes are. The sapphire oozes are. I mean, you see that there is something in the water, probably waiting to lurk. And the bloodstone ooze is sitting basically on a raised stone platform, sort of, but it's it is naturally occurring. This stone is basically five or so, 1 square higher than the ground. It's easy to climb up from this direction. From the other direction, you'll have to probably roll some easy check or something.
Climbing. I can just jump.
And yeah, since they don't seem to have noticed you yet, being that they don't have eyes, You can put yourself anywhere in the party box, and I'm gonna give you a surprise round because I'm nice like that.
Aw, thanks, Xei.
You're the best.
Surprise round? No PCs have ever had surprise rounds.
It is true. Oh, right, chainmail. Damn it. Okay.
Positioning.
Keep in mind that the surprise round will give you only one action rather than a full complement of actions.
Fair.
The item I bought also lets me take a minor, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, of
So,
course it'd be one square away.
let's see. We're gonna need one of these, aren't we? No, that's not what we need. That's what we need. And did I give the? I need to double check the thing. But I need to roll initiative for all these guys.
Of course I'm slower than he uses. Every single one.
And then I need to give them HP as well. Yeah, that seems right.
Fast users.
Basically, most things will have sort of average thing. The sapphires will have high initiative, and the bloodstone is supposed to be very, very slow, but I'm not sure what I rolled for it. HP check. And that HP is not right at all. I need to change that. That's the part I missed when I was designing the monsters. Let's see, it's one of those. It's gonna have 16 and there's plus, so it's gonna have 22 plus. What is that? That's right. Let's find out. That seems like a much more appropriate HP for him to have. And has everyone rolled?
Yep.
Right, yeah. Wow, okay, I rolled super high on some of them. So, surprise, 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 surprise. Gilded.
Alright then. I think the only thing he's going to do is he'll take his minor action to grab hold of the scorpion that he's had with him, and he'll slice it down the middle, split it open, and place it onto his shield as it writhes and dies.
Nice.
And
What
that's
does
it.
that do mechanically for you?
Wow, okay. So I'll take an 8.
Okie dokie. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it. That's my one action.
Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Drill kick.
Alright. So we've got, like, what? A standard and a minor here?
Yeah, since you have one action of any type, and apparently you also have a minor action because right.
No, I think, let me double check. Yeah. No, I don't have a minor, just a standard. Because I have a stag helm and it just lets me take a minor when I'm surprised. Alright, so... But fortunately, I have an attack that lets me move my speed as part of it. So...
It's like you're a monk or something.
Nice. Keep in mind that the sapphire uses are basically under the water right now.
Yeah.
In case you want to go for one of them, so they're gonna have cover.
No, I can go for the emerald. Let's see. And I roll a nat 1, because of course I do.
That is indeed a miss.
Yeah, so, hey, at least I'm adjacent, right?
Indeed. Shivra.
Alright, Shiva will launch a Chaos Bolt. She's going to launch it at the Emerald Ooze beside Krill.
Okie doke. 22 versus Will. Defense check. That is exactly a hit.
Wow. I hit it. Alright, so it takes 23 psychic.
It begins.
It's difficult to affect one of these with psychic damage, so it'll take 18 psychic.
Okay. against the next Emerald Ooze.
That's gonna miss.
Okay, that's it for me.
I want that to keep going, so that's an 8.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, that makes it a hit, and it takes 13 versus 5, so it takes 8.
And against the Sapphire Ooze, so I guess it'll have cover, so I'll put -2 in there.
Yep. That's definitely a hit. It'll take damage. It also resists psychic because it's difficult to affect the minds of a mind listening. But you can apparently somehow.
Trying very hard.
Now, as it bounces from that Sapphire Ooze to another Sapphire Ooze, is cover still involved, or only when it exits, possibly?
No, I'll let it be without cover since it's bouncing from underground. So yeah, that's another hit for 7.
Okay, and for the Emerald Ooze, let's go for the Bloodstone Ooze. Does the Bloodstone Ooze have cover?
Beg pardon?
Bloodstone Ooze, would it have cover?
I'm gonna say yes because the bolt is now bouncing out of the water. But with a 19, you're gonna hit it anyway.
Okay, that's it for me.
Alright, because that's a 19, so it doesn't keep bouncing. Okay, Meryl.
Okay. Targa, did you want to? What were you going to engage?
I don't know yet. I was hoping someone else would have a plan.
I mean, if you want to, you could divine challenge the Sapphire Ooze and save us the trouble of making it come out from the water.
It would, and I don't think it would count because I have to engage it or attack it before the end of my turn.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
divine challenge during a surprise round.
Yeah.
Just tossing.
I guess I could move up and try to grab one of the Sapphire Oozes for when it does come out. I mean, 'cause it's not like water's going to kill me.
Yeah,
I'm
Meryl
kidding.
doesn't have to breathe.
That's true,
Yeah.
you don't drown.
I'll go there.
Okay, so
And
that's just a move?
Yep.
Okay, Adrian.
Well, I don't think that's a legal charge, is it?
Yeah, it's a legal charge.
Yeah, you were going once quite close with every move.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
legal.
then I'll charge it.
Oh yeah, sure. Give me an attack. It's gonna have cover because it's underwater, but with another 19 on the die, that's not gonna matter. And that's radiant damage.
Yep.
That seems to burn it exactly as effectively as radiant damage usually does.
Awesome.
Is that
That's
good?
turn.
Beg pardon?
Wait, did you say it? Oh, did you say it was just regular damage?
No, it's radiant.
No, I mean, did he take like regular damage? I
He's
mean,
not vulnerable or resistant.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. It is not vulnerable or resistant.
Sure. Okay. I guess I'll staggering note the Sapphire that's next to Meryl.
Sure.
Try to push it out of the water because I'm rude. How many S powers? That, damage bonuses. 18 will hit.
No, that's not gonna do anything for it.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright, Torgar.
Alright, I might as well charge the other Sapphire Ooze.
Sure, once again, it's cover.
Yep.
That's a hit, and that also does radiant, so it takes the full damage.
Alright.
Yeah, more 19 on your dice. Wish you guys invested in increased crit range, I guess. That means it is the turn of enemies, and it's this guy first. None of them are marked, right?
Correct.
Sadly.
Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's basically going to sort of rise out of the water like a wave, and it's going to provoke and make a bunch of attacks. No one is granting CA or anything, so +0 to everything. Those are some pathetic rolls. So yeah, it's going to go here, provoke from Targar, and it's going to go basically like that, and provoke from everyone else. That's a hit, it takes 5. 17 probably misses Targar's reflex.
Yep.
And then I think the way I did it was 17 on Gelded, 22 on Adrian, and then 18 on Shivra.
You say 17 on me?
17 on Gelded, 22 on Adrian, and 18 on Shivra.
Okay, that hits. And how much damage was that?
That's 23 cold and acid for the 22.
Okay.
And you're also slowed. Let's see, 18 AC is not going to do anything.
So Shiver actually
21
got hit by that?
AC, I'm almost certain it's not going to do anything.
Correct? Shiver got hit by that?
No.
You ever got hit by 18 reflex?
Oh,
I would hope not.
okay, carry on.
So yeah, that's what it's going to do. Emerald Ooze. How fast did I make these guys? I totally forgot, actually. And how much did I... How long range did I make that power? Within 10, so yeah, I'll do. So it's... this Emerald Ooze far on the right, it's basically going to notice that, well, things are happening. And what it's going to do is it's basically going to sort of swell as it takes in some air, and then it's going to sort of expel that air towards you, taking part of it with it, and it's going to make an area burst 1 against Shiver, Gelded, and Adrian in that order. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's not even within 10, I'm bad. So it's going to move first. Oh my, so I guess that's a crit on Shibra, 21 Fortitude on Gelded, and 29 Fortitude on Adrian.
Okay.
And it deals 9 damage to itself, because that's what the power does. Okay, so Shibra gets the hell out of dodge. 21 Fortitude, I know that misses Gelded, 29 probably hit Adrian.
Yep.
And he took some more damage.
I sure did.
Next is another ooze that's here. It's going to blob on down and smack Targar with a pseudopod.
Yay.
And miss.
Yep.
There's another emerald ooze over here. And it's going to... How far can it get? Yeah, it's going to float on top of the water and smack Meryl's pseudopod. For a miss, I think.
Yep.
Okay, Gelded.
So Gelded's going to start off his turn by provoking. So he provokes from the ooze that's behind him.
So, provoke for a regular no attack modifier, no damage modifier, smack for 26 versus AC.
That misses.
Okie doke.
He's going to move to here. Not delete myself. Then I'm going to mantle, so the whole party gets mantle of unity. Mantle defenses are going to be above the monsters, so it's up here.
Excellent.
And hang on, did not move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over there.
Is anyone else hearing that?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Yeah,
it's
there's
pretty
something
scratchy.
weird.
And then he's going to raise up his hand and then mark in the air a sigil of the golden ram.
Alright. Microphone's fallen in the use, exactly.
Lol.
And that's it for me. Move my standard.
Okay, Bloodstone Ooze. It's going to You guys are in a pretty close formation too. 3, because there gets you 2. Yeah, it can get 3 people at the most. So it's going to use this weird ass power that I made. It's going to put it there. So it's basically going to sort of throw a more solid piece of itself that lands over there, and basically pulses mind-hurting waves, just distorting everything around it.
So, question.
Yes.
Since it got created there, is it entering my zone?
It's basically not a creature, it's a conjuration, so if that triggers, then sure.
Well, it's an enemy enters the zone or starts its turn there. So it's kind of up to you.
Would that trigger on like the Scion powers, like Dreamform and such, and the one that creates a thing?
Yes.
Like I'm pretty sure there are Scion powers that create like stuff like this.
Yes.
If you think those would trigger your thing, then sure, it will trigger.
Okay. So, apologize that I don't remember where this goes.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that at all, basically.
Yeah, well, I probably missed it.
But
so.
it has the same defenses as GUs, and 17 is not going to do anything for it.
Yep.
Let's see, where are we? And roll 20 is lagging for me, sorry. It is then going to proceed to spend its action points. It's going to do a burst that will hit Targar and Gelded. Or attack Targar and Gelded.
Well, that will hit me. 18 across.
Alright, and that misses Gelded, so Targar, you can make a saving throw or go in the water.
Is the water deep enough to drown in?
It's about, I would say it's about 5 feet deep in the square that it's pulling you to, but in the middle it's 15 feet deep, so not quite.
Well, that's alright. I'll just slide in for now then.
It did spend its action point, yes, Gelded, it is an elite. I have no idea what Warsheath Plate does, so maybe? And it is finally going to spend its minor action throwing a small shard of Bloodstone at Meryl. And miss.
Warsheath armor is the one that like pulls creatures in.
Sure, you can use that to pull it to you.
Okay.
Bloodstone is undone.
Yeah, that would be nice. Because that's 9 HP is what I have left, and it'll kill me automatically on its turn. On my turn.
Well, knock you out. Well, there's an Emerald Ooze here, and it has acrylic ink in its face. It's going to smack it with a pseudopod and miss horribly.
Hang on. Was that the... Which one was that?
That was this one.
Way over there. Never mind. Disregard.
Another Sapphire Ooze. It
So-
has basically no reason not to also do the waveform attack.
Except he's
So
getting ready
well.
to get punched.
Yeah, people are gonna. I'm gonna plot out the.
So 33 versus his will.
I'm just going to hit it once it does the provoking thing.
It's not. It's starting its turn, and I'm knocking it out of the
Oh,
area.
it's starting its turn, so it gets knocked over there.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if it can process with this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it'll go like that. It'll make attacks against Meryl, Targar, and Gelded, and it will provoke from all of you.
Okay, he takes another 5 points of damage. It takes 10 total.
Well, he isn't insubstantial during this, so.
Oh, well, he's
But first he took 5 points of damage.
he takes
for
5,
the-
and then he'll take another 5 when he attacks me.
for the Golden Ram. And then, okay, it's going to first provoke from Meryl when entering her space.
Okay.
That'll miss it, and then it will hit you for 30 versus reflex for 21 damage. Then it will provoke from both Targar and Gelded at the same time, but I think Gelded's thing was an OA, so you can't do another OA.
Correct.
Targar will hit it for 4 because it's insubstantial during the move. Then it goes 21 reflex, it's going to miss Targar, 28 might hit Gelded because I see the defense is fundamental.
Yep, that's me.
So that is 20 cold and acid damage to Gelded. And those of you who are hit are slowed. And you know what? These are actually also elites, so it's going to spend its action point, and it's going to use its other encounter power. It's going to basically spread out, turning into a puddle. For 23, who's that on? It's going to be Targar, Merrill, and Gelded because book order.
So those all miss?
23. Oh yeah, it's reflex, not fortitude. So yeah, those are all misses, but it becomes insubstantial. So we'll use that, I can for that, and then its turn is done. Gorilla Kick, it's your turn.
Well, I'm sad that I critically missed with my only slow, so let's see, what fun things do I have? Well, first of all, we'll shroud it because I'm multi-class assassin.
Okay, shrouded.
Alright, and
That's a free action, I believe.
yes. And yeah, we'll just twin strike it. Nothing
Alright,
fancy.
do you evoke shroud
I will, yeah.
on the first attack?
Sure, yeah. So I don't think there are any attack or damage bonuses.
No,
None
it
that
just
I
raised
know of,
everyone
unless
to
you have like CA or something.
Alright.
Defense check. 21 will miss it, 30 will hit it, so you don't get your shroud damage because it was on the first one.
Well,
And then
I'm
you deal-
sad.
And then you deal 15 damage to it. Is that damage of a type or is it untyped?
Untyped.
Okay, it is more than 13, so it takes the full damage.
Oh, that's nasty.
And it makes a friend. You basically cut off a part of it and it starts oozing around as well.
Ugh. Well,
The lesser one will take its turn immediately after the one that spawned it.
alright.
So,
Well, I think that this is a good time to use Strike Green Claws, because why not? So, that, and that, and that. So, yeah.
yeah, the minion is popped, the big guy is missed.
Alright. And I did
Oh
not
yeah, I should
move,
give you action
so
points, by the way. My bad. No one
yeah,
mentioned it.
that would be good.
Wait, does that not work? Damn it. Heal all players. Oh, I need to. 1. There we go.
Yeah. We'll just finish with this. And
Yeah, it'll take the full 16. Is that bloodied? Let's check. That bloodies it.
oh, nice.
And it'll do the same thing, a minion will appear.
You get 6 temps.
Noted. And that's my turn.
Okay, okay. Shivra.
Alright, let's try for another Chaos Bolt. I'm gonna aim for the blue ooze down by Adrian.
Sorry, I can't quite hear what you're saying. 29 will hit everything on the map for 20 because resistance. That's an odd, so it doesn't bounce unless you can do something about that.
No. I'll put up a cloud of darkness, and then I'll launch a blast of 5 afterwards. It's going to target the bloodstone shards, sapphire ooze, and the emerald ooze.
Yeah, that's some really crazy echo.
Yeah,
It's
there's
hard-
echo, so it's difficult hearing what you say since your volume is pretty low as usual.
Are you action pointing, Shivra?
Yes, I'm using an action point.
Okay, you get this thing then.
Excellent.
two resourceful leaders. Okay, that's been Clash. Let's see. Who are you targeting?
The bloodstone shard, the sapphire ooze, and the emerald ooze. Yep, those 3.
Okay, so yeah, these 3. Do you want to go book order or left right?
Or I guess I was thinking left right, but I guess you might as well make it order.
Alright, in that case, 34 is going to hit, 33 is going to hit, and 19 is going to miss. And you deal 21 radiant, so this one is insubstantial, so it takes half. That one takes 21. And did you enhance it?
Yes, it's enhanced, so they're all slowed and they cannot make opportunity for immediate actions. And there's
Yeah, exactly. So slow, can't take opportunities. Slowed and can't take opportunities.
Yeah. I'll try muting and see if it's on my end, I guess.
sounds a lot clearer.
It is on
That's
the end of
clear
whoever's
echo
name.
from here.
Test.
Hello.
Yep, it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's Han's thing that's got all the static.
What about now? Hello?
Guys, can you try again?
Hello?
You're still very
That sounds
quiet,
okay.
but
Oh no, it's echoing, yeah.
I have no idea
Do you
what
have
to do now.
headphones?
I am using a headset.
That's weird.
Hmm.
The funny thing is that I'm not, and I don't think you hear any echo from me, since I seem to hear most of the echo, but if it is coming from me, let me know and I will go to push to talk instead. I mean, I have no way of telling if I'm echoing, I think.
no, I'm pretty sure it's Han's got the background noise.
Okay, fair enough. Is that it for Shivra? Okay, that was Meryl.
Okay, I'm gonna start off using a minor action to call challenge everything around me.
Alright. That's gonna be, and you're gonna be Red Hawk, right?
Yep. And I'm going to do a swarm of shadows in that area right there.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go left to right for the attack rolls.
Okay, so the first one is gonna be on the shard, second is on the sapphire.
Yep.
And see, the shard has a defense of the bloodstone ooze. So 21 is a miss, I'm afraid. 23 is almost certainly gonna hit the sapphire, yes it will. For 24 damage, half of which is radiant. That's gonna be interesting.
Does it still die because it takes half damage?
That is a very good question. I basically count it as a minion, so it shouldn't take half damage, the shard at least, that is.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to take 12 radiant and then 12 untyped, and it's going to then half that because it's insubstantial. I think stealing half damage is weird, but correct me if I'm wrong here. So,
Half is
so it
always
takes-
last.
Yeah, half is always last, but I mean, this is basically two halvings, since it'll half the thing. I mean, it will take 12 radiant, and then it will half that to be -6 damage taken because it's insubstantial. Then it takes 12 untyped, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's less than 13, so it takes no damage from that.
It's not a weapon attack.
Yeah, it's
No, it's not a
implement
weapon attack, my bad. Derp. And then it will take another 6 from that because it's insubstantial, and it will take ongoing 5.
Okay, and I teleport to a spot in the square. I'm gonna downgrade my move to a minor, and I'm gonna use Warsheath Plate. And I'm gonna pull the Bloodstone Shard adjacent to me.
So, like, that is the legal pull there. Okay, doke.
And I'm gonna go ahead and action point because I want to get rid of the ooze, and I also want to get temps. And when I'm invisible, it's a great time to action point. Okay. Yep. Action point.
Oh yeah, so that one gets pulled like that.
Yep. And I can't pull the action point out there. And I'm gonna go ahead and Taste of Life on the Bloodstone.
On the Bloodstone Shard? Okie doke.
Yep. Oh, and I get
That's definitely going to hit it, and that's going to explode it.
okay. And I'm going to proc Taste of Life.
Yeah, so you
Or
get
not
your...
Taste of Life, sorry. Lifeblood.
Sure, let's say that happens before the explosion, since it's a result of the attack, I guess.
Yep. I'm gonna grab +2 power bonus to attack rolls till the end of my next turn.
Okay, the Bloodstone Shard is going to explode. And it's going to be a burst. And it's going to do a shitload of damage if it hits. So it's going to target each creature in the burst. So it does target the thing's allies, which is nice. So 25 on Gilded, 32 on the Sapphire Ooze, and then 20 on the Emerald Ooze. Yeah, it needs more rolls. I should have coded more into it. And then 31 on Meryl, and we need another roll for Shivra. Which is d20 plus 13, it seems. So yeah, it violently explodes. I'm gonna move it to the GM layer.
Okay. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, so let's see, I need to do the damage because it hits the Sapphire Ooze. It is not vulnerable to any types, but it will do things. So it'll do 29 halves, so it'll do 14 to that. Does that block it? No. And then it'll miss this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it'll do half damage, so it'll do 14 to that one as well. I just did the damage to the affected enemies, yes. And that was it for Meryl, I heard?
Yep.
So, Adrian, you don't get dazed by the Bloodstone Shard because it's gone.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Who would be a good target? That's not good. I'll shift here, I guess.
Okay.
Well, Krill's thing is bloodied at this point, so I guess I'll throw a staggering note over there. Is Meryl's, okay, sure, I'll just go with Krill then. Let's see, there we go. Don't have any bonuses, that's a failure, probably.
Yeah, those rolls are not very good, are they?
No. Alright, and, That's true. Yeah. Okay, I'll majestic word myself. Yes. So that's 7 plus surge. So that's surge value is 12. 12. Was it slow thing save ends? Or
That is a very good question. I don't even remember on my own powers. Let me double check. It was from waveform until the end of the user's next turn.
until you okay, so that doesn't help. So I'll slide. I can't reach it because I only have one slide. I guess I'll slide here.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably getting into burst formation, so I shouldn't. I should action point, so I will. Oh, I should have done that. I guess it's probably too late at this point. I'll action point, and I'll, I guess, Song of Discord, the Emerald Ooze.
Okay, which one?
The one next to the Sapphire.
Okay, that one? Sure.
And that misses, but he can still make a basic attack on the Sapphire.
Okay, sure. He will slap it with its pseudopod. He shouldn't have any pluses or minuses to hit that I'm aware of.
Doesn't he take mark punishment as well? So he takes the radiant.
He will indeed take mark punishment. He will hit his friend. He will hit his friend. They do resist acid because reasons, so it's gonna take 18 after resistance and a half, so it's gonna take 9. Is that gonna bloody it? That is not quite going to bloody it. The Emerald Ooze takes how much mark? 8? It takes 8.
Yep.
And,
Alright.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. So I'll go mute myself now.
Okay. Targar. You are 5 feet underwater. I mean, that's basically head above anyway.
Yeah. I can lay on hands gilded. You need a heal, right? Bam. Then I will shift to here, and I'll drop an Astral Thunder, hitting the 4 oozes within 3 squares of me.
Nice.
And I do not have it showing as a token action, I think. Either that or it didn't save my macro at all, which would be horrible. But, no, here it is, I just didn't show it.
Those are rolls that exist. So let's see, 17 is going to miss, 26 is going to hit. For 13 thunder damage and -3 to attack rolls. Okay, it takes half. It takes -3 to attack. It becomes bloodied.
Cool. What was the Virtue of Valor amount?
Virtue of Valor is 6, but I can't give it to you, unfortunately.
Oh, right, once per round.
Yeah.
Fortitude.
Oh, yeah.
I gave it to Krillic, which was after my turn. So.
Yep.
Sure, but Adrian still had that and gives it, so it's fine. And 23 will hit this Emerald Ooze for 13 thunder damage. They don't resist thunder, so that'll bloody that one as well. And give it -3 to hit. And the last one is a crit miss.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, more enemies. There's a Sapphire Ooze here. What does he want to do? He probably wants to move. He's going to provoke from Adrian.
I crit him So he takes 9 points.
He doesn't provoke from you. He only provokes from Adrian.
He has to provoke from me because he's entering
Oh
my
right,
zone.
because of the thing. I keep forgetting that exists. Sorry. So yeah, you crit him for 9 radiant and push 3.
Yep.
And that's when he, let's see, he started here. So he went 1, 2, provoking from you there.
Yep.
When he entered this square. 3. Okay. So that was what he moved 2 to get there.
Move
So
3.
3, 4.
30.
Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6. He can still get to where he wants to and provoke from Adrian. Also, I apparently gave it 9 HP instead of -9.
Yeah.
Good thing I have numbers memory. Okay, Adrian doesn't take a swing. It will also turn into a puddle. It has no pluses to hit that I'm aware of, or minuses. Those are all, 32 is probably going to hit Adrian.
I think he's going to take more damage from me as well.
It takes 5 damage. Is it typed? It doesn't matter.
It's untyped and it's before the insubstantial.
Yep, it takes 5. And then it doesn't like that, so it's going to spend its action point and do 2 pseudopod attacks and hit one first on Gela, second on Targar.
Sure.
Miss.
Yep.
It is done. There's a news here, and it is marked by Meryl. It is going to do the thing where it takes in air and just spits toxic mist and part of itself at Meryl and Shivra.
So it's gonna have -8 to hit me, I think.
It's
Area
it's a
attack.
burst.
Oh, burst. Okay, -3 then.
Why is it taking -3?
Oh, is it the one that was? Oh, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's the one on the far right. Yeah, sorry, I may or may not have bullshitted this encounter, sort of. 26 fortitude.
Oh yeah.
And then 18 fortitude probably misses Shivra.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have Mantle of Unity, so of course it misses. This Emerald Loose is moving to flank.
Hang on. It does not.
It starts in the thing. My bad. I forget
Okay.
that exists.
So 31.
Yep. For 5 implement damage.
I'll push him over here.
It goes over there.
So actually, I'll push him to where he's. No, yeah, I'll push him over here. That's fine. I think he's still
Alright,
rough
maybe
and
it's
flank.
molten water, so it's just gonna move up there and not flank and hit critical kick. Actually, it does flank with the Lazarus, doesn't it?
I could interrupt that, but the question is, do I want to? It would likely take me out of the range of the mantle, so...
Mantle does not. It's when I cast it, you don't have to stay in the range.
Oh, that's cool. Then, yeah, I don't like getting hit, so... I will... get the heck out of dodge.
Sure, but this thing doesn't get dazed or anything, so it'll charge you instead. Get back here. Miss. It's
You're
done.
not out of range for me to be able to help you, but that's a whole separate issue.
Right, this Emerald Ooze is marked and not starting inside Galazara, but it's gonna have indeed -8 to hit Meryl.
Why is it going to have -8 to hit Meryl?
Because she's invisible and it has penalty of 3 to attack rolls
It's an ooze. So
from Targars.
I don't know why it cares about invisible, but
That is a good question, but I don't care. It wouldn't have hit anyway. So Gilbert, take your turn. Adrian, you should no longer be slowed, by the way.
So Aura will fall off. I am going to. 1, 2. Man, Target is all kinds of right in my way. Actually, no. 1 and 3 of it. So. That guy's still insubstantial.
Sorry, Gary, are you talking?
Sorry,
Yeah, if someone's talking, then they're muted.
I'm mostly mumbling to myself, and so I subconsciously just took it off because I just realized that what I was going to do is not very helpful, as that guy is still insubstantial. So what I will do instead is I'm going to pop Whale of Anguish as a minor action.
All right.
And then I'm going to pop my. I'm going to pull out the one of the squirrels from the cages and then gut it, put it on my shield, pulling some power from the creature's entrails to twist fortune around me.
Nice.
That is the incorrect that's the incorrect button, but that is what I'm doing. The actual thing is this. And then I think the answer is just going to be a staggering note, although that makes me a little sad. So I will. Let's see. I'll staggering note on the bloodied emerald ooze over here, and I don't provoke. So.
Sure.
Well, I don't know why things are arranged differently on this character. I apologize. So 20 versus Will.
20 versus Will. Let me double check. I think they have 22. Yeah, they have 22.
I'll burn a surge and reroll.
Okay.
So I'll take
You hit
15. So yeah. So I'll push him up to here and grant an attack to Acrylic.
Yep. Did you push it to there, or did you push it further?
Well, that's where it'll take the attack, and then
Yeah, that's where the attack happens.
I'll probably push it down to here as well. So Acrylic, go ahead and
Sure,
make
yeah, that's legal, I think. 6, 7, 8, yeah.
I don't think 19 hits, though.
19 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Well, can't do everything for you. And then I'm going to action point. And Meryl, are you happy with where you are?
Like position-wise, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So I think Adrian wants to be a little bit more out of dodge. So I will blast down with Shadow Triumph. So Shadow Triumph is going to be this area.
Yep.
That's a 0. So 25 looks like
Those are both hits.
2 hits. Yeah. So this guy takes 11 points of damage, and he goes. Let's see. Make sure there's legal push. Goes over there.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. The other guy also takes the damage.
This guy's gonna get pushed here. Make sure this is
Is
legal.
that a possible push? Can you push them
Yes.
through the other people's squares?
I can't push them through my ally squares. I can push them through his ally squares.
Fair enough. He ends up over there.
And then Targar and Adrian, you can move 5 to wherever you would like to be.
Yeah, I think we should scatter because of all the bursts and such, so I'll go up to help Cruel.
Okay.
So there.
And I'm done.
Okay, Mr. Bloodstone likes his shard, so he's gonna create the shard again, and it's gonna create it, well, where it covers 4 of you. So it's gonna make it there. And then it's gonna minor action, who's closest?
So I assume
13,
again.
10, 8. Geldu is closest, so Geldu is gonna get a minor action attack in his face.
Okay.
It's gonna miss horribly.
Okay.
It's done, so it's this emeraldy man. who has identified the target, and we'll keep going for that target. That's going to be a crit. That's going to do +2/+2, so it's going to do 26.
Oh joy. At least I have some attempts, so...
Do you have a way... Not screwed. I'm going to interrupt that. So Gelded will pull up his arm and chuck a shield across the way.
Okay.
So shield of warning. That's going to be at far range. So 31 versus reflex.
Yeah.
So he takes 17 points of damage, and assuming he survives that, Krillik, you can make a at-will attack against the ooze. So twin strike him, and you get a +1
And
bonus.
this all happens before
Yes,
the
this
thing.
is immediate.
That is a weapon attack that you're hitting it with the Gelded, right?
Correct.
I could do Fading Strike because I have that. It's lower chance to hit, but since it's a free action made before it moves and attacks, then I could negate the hit.
It's up to you. I mean, you can either try to kill it, or you can try to get away from it. I don't really care.
Nah, we'll Twin Strike it. I don't think I have any attack bonuses, but it is bloodied, so I have some special gauntlets.
You have
23 and 21. The 23 hits.
the
Are
21
you
and the
getting
22
+1
for
to the
the
attack roll?
It has 23 AC, so.
Oh, damn.
So it takes 17. And it's not quite dead. And well, that's another weapon attack, so it'll create another baby.
Oh, fun.
And you took the damage after. The damage to you, of course, happens after all these shenanigans, and you have -4 to damage rolls with weapon attack, save ends at Krillik. It basically sort of strikes at your weapon and your body, and kind of tries to
Right.
sort of break your weapon.
What symbol should I use for that? The turret?
Which one would I use for that? I would use the grenade, but that's just me.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that works. That's what the emerald ooze does. At least this sapphire ooze will no longer be insubstantial. Well, let's see. It's marked, so it will go there, and it'll try to strike Meryl twice. It does have -3, and we ruled that invisibility worked last time, so we're going to do the same this time, even though I forgot about it.
For the record, he's starting his turn in my thing, and he's going to get Wail of Anguish.
It didn't start in your thing, it moved into your thing.
Oh, carry on.
It started there.
Yep, carry on.
So 26.
Will miss.
26 misses, okay. It does effectively nothing on its turn. Critical kick, go.
It is,
Alright,
it
well,
is
I'm
no
not
longer
quite
insubstantial,
bloody.
correct?
But I
Pardon?
really do not like this -4 to damage, because all I have is weapon attacks.
And it's got that thing where if your damage is too low, it doesn't work. So maybe
Yeah,
not
but
twist strike.
This one... What does this one do anyway? I keep forgetting. I guess it wasn't last turn, it's just the thing. So yeah, sure, it'll no longer be. No, it is still insubstantial until the start of its next turn, because it moved next to 3 of you did the thing, and then you had a lot of pushes later. The rounds sometimes close together. But yeah, sorry, Krillik, go ahead.
Alright, well, so can I tell how close this emerald ooze is to dead?
Very.
Alright. I should be able to finish it off then.
I will show you the trade again. You need to do at least 13 damage with the hit to destroy
Alright.
it. And I'm gonna say
So-
that if you do kill it, it's not gonna get to create a baby.
Alright. So Shroud is part of the damage roll, I think, so I will do that, and then we will use my last minor action attack.
Sure. It gets
So,
shrouded, and you
I
invoke
believe
the
that's
shroud
a net -2 to damage.
because you have +2 against bloodied, right?
Yep, but that is not going to hit.
No, that is not.
Well, now I'm sad.
So you did a free action to shroud it, and then a minor action to hit it. So you still have standard on the move.
Yep, so I'll just...
It might have hurt it if he had invoked his. Well, he did invoke his shroud, and if it hadn't rolled a 1, it would have killed it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that's the same damage packet.
I can quarry it, and then I guess we can twin strike it.
All right. You might want to make an MBA instead because that has a higher damage bonus. Just saying.
True. Yeah, we'll MBA.
Or
So
whatever your
now-
other at will is.
Well, Fading Strike uses Dex. All
Oh,
it
yeah,
does
fair
is
enough.
let me move, really.
Fair enough.
Does 22 do anything for it?
Yeah, no, it has 23. I'm sorry.
Well, now I'm just sad.
All right, is that it for you? You can make a save against the damage penalty. At least it doesn't get worse. And Shivra, you start your turn in the Bloodstone Shard things. You take 9 necrotic and you're dazed. Oh, wait, it's 9 psychic. My bad.
I am taking damage and dazed.
You start in the aura of the Bloodstone Shard, so you take 9 psychic and you're dazed.
Yep.
Until
And,
start your next turn.
Gary, what's your zone doing there?
It's whenever someone starts their turn within the zone, I get to ping them for a little bit of damage.
Okay.
It's a really good minion sweep if I was, over with the guys that are spawning minions.
Right. So that the Bloodstone Shard, if it starts there, then it will essentially blow up.
Ideally, yes.
Okay. What's the beginning of the turn for the Bloodstone Shard?
It'll be on the same initiative as the Bloodstone Ooze, so it's 23 after Gilded.
Right. Shiva, remembering that she has a flaming dagger, she's going to launch a Chaos Bolt and make it a flaming Chaos Bolt. Let's go for the Sapphire Ooze that's bloodied.
Okay. That's a sad roll.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it for Shiva.
Alright, Meryl, 9 psychic damage and dazed until the start of your next turn.
Okay. My regen makes it so it's a net -3. I have superior will, so do I get to save against that daze?
Yes, you may.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to. Adrian, are you? Is someone able to heal me before our coming up? Or do you want me to second wind? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off attacking the Sapphire Ooze, see if I can help finish it off.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and Taste of Life. 1 second, I get to add +4 to this. Oh,
Nice. So it takes 33 damage. Is that that's necrotic, right? Necrotic
half
and radiant.
necrotic, half radiant.
And it was in the Sapphire?
Yep.
It takes its 33 damage.
I regain my I regain temps, and I get a healing surge. And then I'm going to. Which one would we rather have marked, the emerald or the sapphire?
The sapphire is scarier, and it can't do burst attacks to dodge the mark.
Okay, I'm gonna do divine challenge on the sapphire. And then I'm gonna use my movement action to move up to there.
Right, you're still invisible, and we let you be invisible, even though these guys should have blind sight. So yeah, it doesn't provoke. Mark falls off the 2 emerald loses.
Yep, and then that will be my turn. God.
Okie dokie. Adrian, 9 psychic damage and dazed until the start of your next turn. Unless you have superior will, in which case you can save against it.
I don't have superior will yet, so I'll just use my single action to majestic word, So spend healing surge, get 7 more on top of that. Slide
Thank
if
you.
you want to. And I'm done.
Okay, Targar.
Okay, I'm going to shift to here and then breathe lightning on the 2 big oozes and the 2 small oozes.
Nice. The 4 babies.
Yep. Might even hit someone. Although this is dragon breath, so it's unlikely.
The 2 24s will hit.
Okay, so that
21
is.
might. Okay, let's see, is that book order?
Yeah, so it's the
So,
left ooze with the
4
top little one, then the.
Yeah, exactly. So 14, 24, 24, 21.
Yep.
Let me see what defenses these guys have. I'm sorry, they have 22 everything.
That's possible.
But you delete this one, and you deal 5 lightning to this one. The daze is until the start of your next turn.
And they're all sanctioned.
They're all sanctioned. Blue.
Yep. And Krill, how would you like to have a save?
That would be excellent.
The rolls.
Okie dokie. You just got out of the. Oh, man. I could action point, but I really don't know what I would do, so I might just end my turn there.
Okay. I will give you action point because there has been plenty of skill checks already, and there will be more in the mine. Sapphire Ooze is no longer substantial. And it has a clear target in Gelded, I think. So it'll try to smack you twice. It doesn't have any pluses or minuses, right?
Correct.
Ouch. So that's 28 hit?
Yeah, those will hit.
So that's a total of -4 to armor, as it basically slaps you and starts corroding away at your armor.
Okay.
And that's what that one did. This Emerald Ooze doesn't seem to have a clear target. But it's getting sick of damaging itself by throwing stuff at people. So it'll go jump on the lake and hit Meryl. Or attempt to hit Meryl. And fail to hit Meryl. This one is sanctioned, so it's gonna slap Targar. And miss. This one, did the -3 to attacks fall off at the end of your turn, Targar, for your big burst?
It did.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a delayed damage attack rather than doing it right away. But yeah, it's auto damage, which is kind of nasty, I guess. I assume I'll have some feedback to expect at the end there. $29 against Meryl.
That's gonna hit.
All right, 19 damage and -4 to damage with weapon attacks.
Okay.
All right, yeah, Gelded.
Make a death saving throw. And my turn.
Fair enough. Mr. Bloody Blood, what does he do? He's gonna check his minor action attack at Meryl. And do nothing because you have resistance and he doesn't realize this. And what will it do then? Yeah, that target seems like a nasty fellow, so it's just gonna drop a burst that only hits you.
Sure.
And miss.
I wish. I have miserable fortitude.
Oh, fair enough.
But, so, where do I get sit to?
Well, we can't slide you into the damage of the shard, so I guess we'll slide you, I don't know, there.
Sure.
Well, this one has a Gorilla Kick to still hit.
But it
Miss.
is sanctioned.
Oh yeah, it's sanctioned, so it dies.
At least we have that small blessing.
Yep. Alright, this one is sanctioned, so it's gonna throw a piece of itself at Meryl. Which means it technically provokes some shiver, I guess. These damage rolls though, ouch.
19 is gonna hit me. My fortitude's garbage, and I'm down.
Shiver, oh yeah, that's true. Well, that's what it does, it deals 9 damage to itself. Gorilla Kick.
Well, I've used all my minor action attacks, so all my shrouds, -4 to damage. I do have dailies, well, obviously, but I guess I'll just shift down here and, I don't know, twin strike the 2 minions because I really don't like them.
Sure.
Because I have a giant minus to damage anyway. Might as well kill things with it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I have any attack modifiers.
So, my bad. Yeah, but never mind that.
I don't think I have any attack modifiers. Giant -4 to damage. And that's a nat 1 and a hit.
Alright, so which one do you delete? I think it's a sanctioned one.
I think so.
And I
Which
think
is sad because I'm still flanked. So,
but I keep forgetting that the lesser ones get to actually act, so... yes, if you push the thing, it will explode wherever it is when after the attack resolves.
So, I guess I'll action point. Because we need to bust out all the things. I'd like to save my dailies for the giant bloodstone ooze over there. So, we'll just go with this. And since resourceful stuff, I have a net -1 to damage. This will be against the big emerald ooze.
2 hits for 34 damage.
Alright,
You idiot.
excellent.
That's you. Very good.
And that is my turn.
Enjoy your snack.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother with making more minions. Shivra, it's your turn.
Okay,
Feel refreshed after, you know.
use well, I'm gonna take my 9 damage first, and I'm bloodied. I'm gonna go ahead and do a close burst 3 attack, but it's only gonna hit the blood shard and the sapphire ooze, hopefully.
Sure.
And I'm gonna use an 11 of my dice of auspicious fortune on the sapphire ooze to make sure that the sapphire ooze is hit and hope for an even blood shard.
Okay. The 27 would hit the shard, and the 20 becomes something higher, so it hits the sapphire.
Yep. So I'll push the shard. Let's push it to the left, far enough away so that when it explodes, it'll hit only the sapphire ooze. And the sapphire ooze, that's to my my right.
No, it's that one that you're hitting? I thought it was that one. My bad.
And the sapphire
Sure,
ooze,
so that one takes its damage and is pushed. It's just about bloodied, and it's pushed like that,
no,
or one further.
that ooze isn't affected. It's the bloodied ooze that's getting hit.
Oh, someone was pointing at that one, so I thought that's the one that you were hitting. My bad. That one gets its. No. There we go.
And this is it's going to be fire damage from my flaming dagger.
Okay, so it takes 22. It's barely above standing, but it's taking ongoing, so it'll die to the ongoing, so I'm just going to delete it now.
Excellent. The sapphire ooze. So the bloodstone shard, when it explodes, how much damage does it do?
Let's find out. It'll do 25 damage to this thing, which will bloody it.
Excellent. Okay, and that's all for me because I'm dazed.
Alright, Meryl. Death save, I
Okay.
believe.
Yep, death save. Saving throw. Okay, do I get a save against the -4 damage while I'm down?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do the save against that. Boom. So 1 fail, but no longer -4 to damage in case I do get up.
Yep. Adrian, heal some people, I guess.
Okay, I just have 1 heal at this point, so I'm just trying to figure out. Is it until the start of your next? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes, you don't start
Gilded
in,
has
the
heals,
thing, so
right?
you're no longer dazed.
Okay, so I'm undazed at this point, which means I get a full set of actions, is what I'm getting. Okay, he's useful, so I'm going to pop Revitalizing Incantation on him. And he can probably heal Meryl, is my... So, take all that stuff and save for one of those things if you can possibly do that. Okay. Let's see. Run away from which shard?
The Bloodstone Shard. With the evil zone.
Oh. I mean, it kind of went in the middle of everything, didn't it? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but like, yeah, never mind. I should probably have it make an attack when you start your turn instead.
Yeah. Okay, so Geldit's more or less back up. I should probably staggering out someone. I'll move like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll staggering note Krill, I guess. Well, actually, let me quickly double check my ranges. 4, 4, 7, 6. I shouldn't be here. I'll move a little more to over here, and I'll staggering note Krill. Or I'll staggering note the Emerald is as next to Krill.
I figured.
I don't want Krill to die yet, and that misses. Because
Yeah, you have not had luck with your attack dice.
Nope. And
I guess you are playing up, but still.
I mean, I have all the bonuses that I have, except maybe something that'll give me like, I don't know, CA constantly. Like,
I double check these guys' defenses. Maybe they're supposed to be one lower.
But yeah, I'm pretty much done. So yeah, I guess it's Hargar's turn.
This is correct.
Alright, so, Meryl, have a majestic word.
Thank you.
And would you like to slide one square closer to me in any appropriate direction so that I can then catch you in a subsequent other healy kind of thing?
Definitely. Let me add my hit points. And I'll slide, I guess, right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I will shift to here and I will Righteous Smite the Sapphire Ruse. $24.
That hits. It deals 17. Is that untyped damage? You know what? I'm not gonna bother with the spawning babies thing. I forget they exist anyway.
Oh, the sapphires spawn babies as well.
They all have the same traits.
Anyway, yeah, everybody gets 8 temps.
Sweet, thank you.
And that's my turn.
It will slap Targar. It might actually hit.
That will pretty thoroughly hit.
Gelded.
And I will strike back.
Gelded's also going to grumble from the ground. Stop being a failure. So, you get a free action basic as well.
Sweet.
Nice. The 19 will miss.
Oh.
The crit will do a lot. Plus
8
extra 8 for the warning.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's 30 total. Ouch. Okay, Emeraldy Man. I guess there's a Meryl who's prone. Little hits. Or suddenly my rolls are starting to become evil.
The dice gods have seen that the TPK is nigh.
Something like that.
Dice got small blood.
We got this.
This one's near Krill. It will go for a Krill, I guess. I guess it does flank.
Oh, it's not sanctioned anymore, so.
That's what I figured. 26 versus Krill?
That will hit, because the mantle isn't up anymore.
I don't think you were ever in the mantle zone, though. Either way.
I was.
Baby guy will actually do damage to you, I think.
Yep. So that's 30 damage total. So I believe I get an immediate reaction to that first hit.
Sure.
Wait a minute while I subtract my hit points. So, 8 temps gone, minus 22, and I have a fun daily. Here we go. No attack bonuses. Since it's an immediate reaction, it gets -4 to damage. Wait, no, -2 because the ooze is bloodied.
Yeah.
And that misses. Either way, I get to spend a healing surge.
And that's what they do, so next
So
one.
I'm back above bloodied.
Nice. This one is still near Meryl, so why not? Miss. Gilded.
Gilded will stand up for the move action. And Meryl looks like she needs a heal, so we'll toss a heal over towards Meryl.
Awesome. Thank you.
Trying to make sure that I'm not getting things wrong, but nope. So, Surge +6 and make a save if you'd like one. I don't know if you have one.
Oh, I don't have anything to save.
Okay. You can slide a square if you'd like. Looks like the only real thing that I should target is going to be the Emerald Ooze over by Acrylic. Doesn't have the thing on him anymore, so stagger note on the thing by Acrylic.
Sure. That's a hit. It takes 5, and then a basic will happen.
Acrylic, go ahead.
That'll hit it for 16.
21.
Did you want it pushed anywhere?
Not entirely sure I can legally push it.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you have a legal push. Maybe.
I can push it this way. So yeah, I'll push it here.
Like that?
One this way. I don't have that. I don't have that part to push, unfortunately.
Sure.
And I'll
That
let my turn.
was 4, 5, 6, yeah. Okay, Mr. Bloody Blood. Minor action, there's a Gilded there. It takes 9 damage. And then, let's see, who exists? Now you know what it's going to do the same thing again with its standard. And roll the exact same thing. So lose one of your attempts, I guess? Okay, go.
So, do you guys want me to go after the Bloodstone Ooze? Can you handle this Emerald and Minion?
We should finish things off.
I'm not sure
Alright.
you can deal with the Bloodstone Ooze by yourself.
Probably
It's
not.
late and you're almost bloodied, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just finish off the bloody ones and then take it together.
Yeah, so I'll shift down here. Then, I mean, I'll quarry the ooze for whatever it matters.
Midnight.
And MBA.
Can you give me some quarry damage?
Yep.
That's what 17. It'll have 4 HP left, but I'm gonna delete it.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Shivra.
Alright, Shiva is no longer dazed. She's going to launch a fiery chaos bolt at the... actually, you know what? She's going to try to go for a sure thing. She's going to move over here. And she's going to do Close Blast 3 friendly. And she's going to hit those 2 Emerald Oozes, hopefully. Sandmansville, and let's make it a fire attack. And I'll go ahead and enhance it with a minor.
Sure. It's going to be a miss and a hit. How much do you do? Fire, you do 24. And they cannot see anything farther than 2 squares.
Then I teleport over here.
Sure.
What's up?
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Meryl.
Okay, I'm gonna use well, first off, I regen, so, boom. I'm gonna use a minor to stand up from prone. I'm going to go ahead and Taste of Life on the Bloodied Emerald Ooze.
Yep. That's going to be a hit.
And I'm gonna add Blood Drinker to that.
And no matter the amount of damage, it's going to die because it's 14 HP.
Okay, well, I still need the extra surge, so I'm still doing the Blood Drinker. And I'll get my temps. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my move action into a minor and Divine Challenge the Emerald Ooze.
It gets the red blob.
And that is my turn.
Okay, Adrian.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, Sapphire Ruse is probably the best guy left. I mean, probably the best guy to target left. Okay. I'll move like... No, fuck it. I'll use 2 minors to stow a dagger and take out a healing potion. And I'll just staggering out the Sapphire Ruse that's 2 squares in front of me.
That hits it. It takes 6 thunder and someone gets a basic.
Targar, take your basic.
Sure. It's kind of crappy though. Gilda, do you have better than D8 plus 7 damage?
Do I have better than D8 plus 7? No.
Alright.
I mean, I think I might, but my hit is garbage.
21, I'm afraid, is going to miss it.
Gilda, do you have Rhyme?
I do have Rhyme, and I was going to use Rhyme, unless you were against it.
I'm not.
Are you using it, or?
Yeah, I can't use it on my turn, right?
Oh, that's right, because it's your turn. Yeah, I'll Rhyme.
I think if the rhyme hits, it's going to kill it, and if it makes the radiant hit. The rhyme hits, and you're going to kill it.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my turn.
The question I have to ask is, does the rhyme make me kill it, or does the rhyme make Targar kill it?
The rhyme hits first, it deals 12, and then the 14 radiant will kill it. It had 20 something HP.
Okay, so Targar, you
21.
get 6 temps.
Sure. Gilda, it looks like you need another heal.
I mean, I won't be sad about it, but if you got something else to do, you can do something else.
No, not really. It's just a matter of spending resources, but I think it's worth it at this point because you're close to death. So I'll go there and do that, and then I will run to here, and that's my turn.
Do you run to there, or do you...
Run.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's news, and it has a Meryl in front of it, and it will miss. There's a Gilded.
So, staggering note on the ooze is going to be first order of the day. So 18 versus Will is going to miss.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move to there.
All right.
I think that's it for me. I'll shred. Yeah, I'll just move there. I'll be fine. I'm done.
All right. Bloody blood. Who's closest? I think Shiver is closest.
Yep.
So Shiver gets a minor action attack that misses. And then Gil is gonna get a bursty thing on top of him. And yeah, oh, sorry. It'll attempt to slide you into the drink. You get a save. The water is 15 feet deep. It's not going to do much of anything except make you roll athletics to get up. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can last for like at least 10 rounds without even starting to drown. Critical kick is a short turn.
Alright. So we will move as such. And then the only thing left to do is charge the ooze. The bloodstone ooze.
Makes sense.
Yep. So
Oh, do you want to delay after my turn then? I've got something that might help if you hit.
yeah, alright. I'll delay after Adrian.
Sure, then please move yourself back to where you started. You can't take half a turn and then delay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sorry, I should just... You delayed to after Adrian. There you go. Shiver can take a turn.
If any of you guys are going to hit, I'm just going to cast Stirring Shout on him so you can get HP back when you hit the thing. Just for reference.
Shiver's going to move here, and she's going to make an attack on the blood ooze. She'll make it fire rather than psychic,
Sure.
and she'll enhance it with a minor. Okay. Everything within 5 is pushed. So, Emerald Ooze and Lord Merrill will be pushed down. Gelded also pushed. And the Ooze will also be pushed.
It's... I think it's actually squeezing when it's standing there. Maybe? Yeah, let's go with that.
You left it there, actually. Just makes it easier to get in charges.
I can.
I mean, it was there, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it can be pushed up one instead of diagonally.
Yeah, I can push it. I'll push it up 1.
Sure. It's actually still going to be squeezed as it basically doesn't want to drip over the edge of the rock, I'm going to say. Which is nice.
And that's it.
Okay, Meryl.
Okay, I'm gonna regen 6, and it's gonna take me out of bloodied. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the paladin power that whose name I shall not say, because I would just be cursing it. Oh, and that didn't help either because it still messes.
You can't trick Valorous Might indicating.
I'm sorry.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Adrian.
Okay. Oh shit, that's not the arrow. I drew something by mistake. But I'll go to the top of the ladder here.
Sure, I mean, that's actually just a railway bridge over the thing.
Yeah, bridge, sorry. And, pretty sure I'm still in range. Yep. Okay, so I'll do this thing. Yeah, no attack bonuses, no damage bonuses.
You hit. If it's psychic, so it deals 5 less. And Stirring Shout for 4 hit points whenever someone hits it.
Yeah, so that's what Crow can get if he wants to, do a chargey thing now and hopefully hit.
Hopefully.
Minor, I'll chug my own healing potion. I guess. I'm basically 1 hit away from dying at this point. I'm still basically 1 hit away at this point too. But yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Gorilla Kick.
Alright. So now we can move to way over here, and I really should probably zoom out.
It's all good.
And so, is it so? It's squeezing, right?
Yeah.
So it's granting CA or something? But
I
it's
forget
a
what
deuce.
squeezing does, but it's basically trying to fit into a space that's smaller than it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, do I need to make any special checks to get over here?
If you go that way, the square you climb up on the rock counts as difficult terrain, basically.
Alright. Well, I have a speed of 8. I can do that.
Yeah, exactly. No problem.
So, +3 to attack, I think.
Yeah, it does CA, which is the more important thing right now.
Yeah, and I have a shiny magic weapon that gives me its enhancement bonus and damage when I attack a target granting CA, so...
Sweet. That hits, I think. That hits. 21.
Excellent. I probably could have quarried it.
If you want to do that, I'll let you.
Ah. Well, alright. Wait, where did I start again? 6. Yeah, it's in range. So we have that and that.
Another
4 extra damage.
Yep, and I noticed that my thing was wrong, so I'm gonna deal another 8 damage to it, so its max HP will be correct.
Alright.
I gave it
that's
a
my
little
turn.
too much HP. That's a nice. That's 8, there we go. Okay, was that it for you?
That was my turn.
Okay, Targar.
Okay, well, I'm going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo!
And crit, nice. 22.
And I heal some. Yay, bards. And that's my turn. Actually, you said we were going to get action points back after this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I might as well spend it on a on a power.
So that's another 19.
I valorously smut it. It's marked.
The roll 20 gods have been satiated.
Yay! Adrian, no, please no. I think that's all direction. So the Emeraldy Man is going to attempt to hit Meryl and fail, I think.
Yeah, that's gonna fail.
Yeah. Gellert, you're actually only 1 square below, sort of. Actually, I think your head pokes out of the water at this point. It's kind of weird. I should have it. I should be more consistent with how deep I made the water, but I think it should only be 10 at the deepest anyway. Anyway, take your turn.
Will on Bloodstone.
22. I think Will is his good defense, so I'm sorry it misses.
Okay. Moving in my turn. So I guess we need to make an athletic check to get out of the water.
Yeah, sure. Make easy DC. It's not very hard. Yeah, no problem.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go there. And we're done.
Sure. It's the thing's turn. I think it can still shift and not squeeze anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like so.
And well, it's in melee with the thing, so it's gonna use its pseudopod. I'm not sure if I put the damage reasonable there.
24. Sure.
Yeah, that thing shouldn't do that much damage. Take 6 less.
Alright.
I think I just copied it from another thing and didn't pay attention to the damage expression. And then it doesn't want to get smacked, so it's not going to use its minor action range attack. Shivra, take your turn.
Okay, Shiver's gonna do a flaming acid roll.
That'll hit. And 25?
Yep, 25 fire.
25, let's see. Defense check. You bloody it.
Yay.
Oh, sorry. Did you have anything else to do?
Good question. Yeah, sorry, that's just regular acid damage.
In that case, it'll take 5 less and not be bloodied.
Well, that's sad, because now I don't get some nice damage bonuses.
Well, either way, if Shiver is done, it is next to Meryl's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and taste of life.
For a hit.
Yep.
23, do you want a blood drinker?
No, I technically, that time before was the second time I used it. I just didn't add the extra damage before.
Oh, fair enough. It takes 23. It's barely been touched this encounter, actually.
And then, yeah, it's my turn.
Alright, Adrian.
Okay. I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here, and I'll staggering note use and try to make it squeeze again, I guess. Twenty-four
24 hits as well. It takes 6 thunder. That bloodies it.
Okay. Targar.
Oh, right.
I already have
You
cast that.
can't push it to give Krill an attack, can you?
No, so Targar, you can take it, I guess.
Yep. How?
Yep, that's 14 radiant. It is now on double digits.
And then it gets pushed.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna give it a save against it this time.
Sure. Seems reasonable. Okay, and that's my turn. Is my mic still sounding terrible?
No, you're fine, I think.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Go.
I'll leave it on, and if it gets terrible, yell at me.
Sure. What can we use for squeeze? We're gonna give it that. That looks like a squeeze. So it's granting TA. It has lots of minuses to hit. If you guys surround it properly, it might not be able to unsqueeze.
That would be good. So yeah, Krill can go up here and Twin Strike. Always Twin Strike.
All the twin strikes.
+4 to damage, I think.
Nice. 19 and 13. And Quarry?
+5.
19, 13, and another 5. Nice. That's good damage. Is that all for you?
I don't think I have anything else to do. I've used all my minor actions.
Okay. Targar?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up around to there, doing it obviously so I don't provoke. Then I will Divine Challenge and Enfeebling Strike.
Yep. That hits for 14.
Cool, that's my turn.
Emerald Ooze is still dueling Meryl. Probably hits this time.
Yep. So -7 attempts, so 14 rail damage.
And Gelded, it's your turn.
Gellert is going to stagger note and then move up. So 34 will.
That'll hit for 5.
Acrylic, go.
I like that you guys are just leaving Meryl alone.
Does Gelded still have any?
I'm fine.
And that takes 20. It is not quite on single digits yet. Is 40 once per round or once per turn?
Once per round, and it's also a weird thing.
That's fine.
By weird, I mean you can apply it to anything that happened before in the round. So if you attack like 5 times, at the end of, once you get done with everything, you can say, I want to put quarry damage on the 3rd attack.
Oh, nice. So you can like put it on whichever crit you want.
Right.
That's
You
cool.
can put it on the crit, or you can put it on the guy that you want to try to see if you can finish off.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, is that it for Gelded?
That's it for me, yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's squeezing, so it takes -5 to hit. It's gonna uselessly slap its target, probably, unless it randomly crits, which is also a possibility. No. Shivera, you can probably finish it. Yeah, it's deleted.
Alright.
And I'm gonna say that you guys can easily mop up this thing that's 1 hit until it gets bloodied. So, yeah, I guess Meryl can taste the blight bit, but that doesn't do anything special for you, does it?
No, it'll just grant me temps.
Yeah, so it'll be gone. You guys will see that there is, in fact, a petrified dwarf behind this rock. He looks to be sort of pushed up against the side of the rock, over here, actually. And is, you know, in sort of an action pose, like, panicked-y.
Okay, so I guess we should smack some elixir on him.
Yeah, and you also can obviously take a short rest.
Okay, let's see, how many...
Hang on. There's going to be a thing at short rest. So everyone gets the benefit of my chorus of curses.
Okay, that doesn't stack if you have multiple cards, right?
It does not.
And I will also take a short rest in real life because I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
I also
And
need
you
to know
can
how many
do Comrade Sucker if you want to, and so on.
I need to know how many healing surges people are using as well.
Let's see, that's 5 plus 12? Yeah, 12.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Let's see, 17 times 3 plus... I have 15 HP left. Does that put me back to full? That puts me a bit more back to full. What if I do 2? That puts me 4 before full. But I probably won't need surges because I'm not an occultist, so I'll just go back to full. Oh, it's 7. It's actually 6 because I used the healing potion.
Targar, are you still here? Or she go?
Yeah, sorry, I was just on mute.
Are you feeding the vampire the surge?
Yeah.
Okay. I could do it because I have more surges and I'm not going to be using mine to lay on hands people.
If you want. I have lots of surges, but...
Yeah, I've got 10 left.
Okay, that is more than me. Although it would be even if you give a surge, so...
Hooray for con secondary.
So, Meryl, take one of my surges.
guess I'll go to the restroom while everyone's doing it. Join the cool club.
Hey, Rachel, guys. What do we want to do afterwards? There's mushrooms and bacon in the fridge. What do you want to do with mushrooms and bacon? I saw the avocados that you forgot about on the floor. They were depressed.
We've seen Melissa McCarthy's skit